Alright, so this is the final video of the note run. Currently our explorer note list looks like this, and hopefully by the end of this it should be all filled out. Note how I haven't recorded all these videos and then edited them, meaning that I don't know if I've forgotten some, so if I have, then I will cover those in an extra, I guess, final episode, or at the end of this one. But hopefully by the end of this video we should have unlocked all the explorer notes found on the island. I believe there is more than 200 notes here. As you can see, this is what it looks like. We are currently missing 2 Helena notes, a couple of dossiers. We are missing only 3 Rockwell, 2 Meiyin notes, and 1 Nerva note. Oops, didn't mean to punch my mic. So by the end of this we should have unlocked all the notes. Although any notes I have forgotten will be covered at the end of this video, because obviously this is the last one, so I will really easily know if I've forgotten some. But I believe we've gotten them all. So we're going to start at Carno Island, going through the cave. So we are going to cover the cave on Carno Island here. We're going to cover both ocean caves, and then we're going to cover the Tek Cave last. Because if you do this sort of, you probably won't go into the Tek Cave before you're done with the game, so we might as well take that last, you know? Finish it with the Tek Cave. So, we're gonna start here. So this is where we are. You wanna head all the way in the corner of the island. See that spike, you see that ruin, and you should also see the cave here. Gonna land my flyer on top here in order to hopefully not get attacked. Then you wanna just enter the cave. Now, again, I'm doing these. If you didn't watch the last video, I'm not gonna show you how to properly go through the cave, although I can make videos on that in the future. I'm just showing you where the notes are. So I'm not running in with any weapons or dinosaurs or anything, and I am leaving alone, meaning I won't get attacked either. But if you're doing this legit, you obviously need to bring gear. But this again just shows you the explorer notes in the caves. So as you can see, when you head down, you have to go through water. So you see these crystals, and you wanna swim. And when you see these next crystals, you want to head right. Don't head forward, that's a dead end. Just head right, and you should get up into the cave, and the action starts right away. Although most of the notes are found further down, so what we're going to do is just jump down. If you want to skip that whole section there, you can just jump across this area. Just head further down. Gonna continue heading down until we get here. So, kind of difficult to show you exactly where I am, but this is what the surrounding area is. The artifact is down there, as you can see. You have some alien structures, and you can kind of see that. That's alien structure 1, closest to it, and you want to be kind of at alien structure number 2. So when you look at it from there, with those spiky part that we jumped across above you, then that means you're right. And you should, if you go out on the side of the path, you should see, look down, and you should see a hidden sort of note up on the cliffside. When you think about like where the notes are placed, it does not make sense why Helena placed a note there, but she did. So this one, didn't wanna fall down there. Just jump down. You can use a grappling hook if you don't want to take damage, but it's the Mosasaurus at 16.4 by 84.5. And then you can continue following the road down, or you can grappling hook or jump down to the bottom here. So this is where the road would come down. Obviously you can go towards the artifact, or you can go the opposite way, which is right. And there's a little pillar with another dossier. This is the Megalosaurus. 16.6 by 84.0. I have brightness on. It's actually better without. Then you want to head towards the artifact. You see it is located within a ruin. Although you don't want to head in unless you want the artifact. Just look to your left, and in the corner here, the Mesopithecus at 16.0 by 84.4. Alright, we're now underwater, and you want to head to the swamp. Right here. It's kind of difficult. There we go. Roughly this area. This is what it looks like. Kind of hard to tell exactly where it is, but you should see all the seaweed. And there's no rocks here, sadly, to really guide you. But basically, if you just follow the coast... oh wait, now it's suddenly spawned in a bunch of rocks. There's a spiky rock there, but it shouldn't be too difficult to find. It's a very big entrance, and it is right next to the coastline. So if you just follow the coastline, and just keep looking a little bit down with all this seaweed, oil, and there's the big entrance. I used a cryopod to just carry my dolphin with me, but this is the coordinates of the entrance. 46.0 by 89.1. Definitely, I mean, I'm not sure, but you want sort of a powerful creature because the caves are quite dangerous. So be careful in here. But I'm just showing you where the notes are. Okay, so just note that I have actually not really been too much in these caves, so it's going to be kind of difficult for me to guide you. But what you want to first do is just head into the cave. It might be a little bit back and forth, but I'm going to do my best. Head into the cave. You can see all the danger that lurks here. So you want to just go straight. You see this bridge. And here you want to head under this next bridge. Right? So you want to head left, basically. And then from here, you should see an alien structure. And behind that alien structure is a drop. And go down that drop. And there's a crystal sort of crack. And if you continue down, you should see another drop sort of thing. And there's a crystal crack. The artifact, there is a ruin here. But we're not going to take the artifact. We're going to actually just take that note. This is Rockwell number 6 at 46.4 by 83.7. Yeah. And then you just want to head up from that crack because there's no more notes there. So from that alien structure, you now want to head right. So left is back home. Left is back home or outside. You want to head right. Again, look at all this danger stuff. Just continue heading right until you eventually should reach this water ruin. And there is a note, Cnidaria dossier, kind of floating around, but I'm going to try and get stuck. There we go. Cnidaria, or jellyfish, at 49.8 by 81.6. And then you can just continue heading down into the cave here. You should see some magma, and you will eventually get up on land. Or you can see that you can get up on land if you want to. Which you do want to, by the way. So, when you have obviously kind of dismounted, I just had to do a quick check and make sure that I did it right. You wouldn't just kind of run up. So here you'll face the danger of dung beetles, scorpions. They're quite high level too. Now, you gotta fight your way through this. But when you just continue, don't bother, or I mean you can if you want, but just to kind of see that you have the light on your side. But just walk straight. It should only be really one way that you can go. And then you get here, sort of a dead end, or not really dead end, but you can go left or you can go right. And if you look right, you should see a little ruin that has a note. And this is the Helena note number 9. Look at the coordinates. 49.3 by 79.2. And then you're going to head the other way. So just head left or straight forward from that ruin, but you want to head that left way. a little bridge across the water. Just head straight, nothing up there of any value. And then you can see that if you head left here, where you have this sort of rock in the middle, I mean, if you go to the right, you can see that you just end up hitting water. You go to the other little area, there's a little ruin, as you can see, and there is Meiyin note number 9, 47.2 by 81.5. And that was all the 4 notes found in this cave. Hope that was a fair, easy way to follow, because I've never really explored the water caves as much as I should have, despite having a lot of time in Ark. But anyways, now we're heading back to the dolphin, and we're heading to the other water cave. So the other water cave, or underwater cave, is pretty easy to find as well, because similarly to the first one, it is pretty much just following the kind of underwater cliff sides that follows the coast. But we're right here on the overworld. If we go down, if you follow, you can see this spike, sort of rocky part sticking out a little bit further than everywhere else, and then there is a rock there, and if you go down straight, you can see the algae, and you can also see the cave. I'll just quickly show you the cave entrance, 53.6 by 10.5. So now we're going to head into the cave and find the notes. Okay, so what you want to do when you first head in is, well, to just follow the way straight. So from here you want to take the left. I don't really think it matters too much, but I'm keeping left at least. You should see some orange light appearing, and that you can actually go up to the surface. And here you want to look for a little corridor. So when you continue, you can see that you can kind of continue around this aisle here with an alien structure. So you have the alien structure right there, and this is a dead end, or this is kind of where that other road comes up, I think. But you want to just head around that alien structure. So that's that. There is nothing on this. You can dismount and get up here, but there is nothing there. However, instead of heading down into the water here, if we can get up that way, you want to just take a little glance in there, and there's a little kind of tunnel sticking in with a ruin on it. And if you search the ruin, I believe it's up here, Rockwell number 9, 61.6 by 16.0. And then you want to continue down though. So after that you want to continue down, and you should quickly see that you can dismount again. Or like you can you get up to the surface so you can breathe. And when you just go straight forward, you get to this little area. So that's where it came from, and you just go straight forward and you should come to a little ruin that has Nerva note number 9 on it, 58.2 by 19.7. Again, we just came from over there, and it's a note right here. I'm just gonna ignore that. And then you can just swim across to the other side of this little area, and you can see that there is more land that you can walk on here. And if you just head up this way, it's a little bit of a walk, but it is nothing here, so it's very safe. You get to a very huge, big area right here. You can actually come up and walk from down there as well, but it's easier to just land there because the other note is there as well. This is the Tusoteuthis dossier at 59.9 by 21.3. So before we actually get to the Tek Cave, I just want to mention that I actually have forgotten one more note on the map. I think going through over 200 notes, forgetting only 2 notes is pretty good, and they're actually both in the same area. I don't know why, but I for some reason forgot 2 notes up here along this mountain. So I already knew that I forgot the Dimetrodon, so I covered that one in the video following the video I covered this. But I've actually forgotten the Direbear as well, which is located around here. So what you want to do is start at the coast. This one is a bit tricky to guide you to, but start at the coast, roughly here. You can see that the coastline has sort of a little bow shape inwards. Some rocks there. You want to go to, there's 2 rocks kind of up from the water there. You want to head to the second one and just head straight in. You see these 2 rocks, means you're on the right path. And then continue heading inwards and you see this rock, which means that you're also on the right path. And then you can continue to the next one, which is this one. And from here you see that one. And from this one, you can now see that there is quite a lot of rocks here, but you want to head to that one. Hopefully that was a decent explanation. And if you go behind that one, there is a ruin. It's the Direbear at 40.3 by 83.8. Not sure how good that description was, but it is nothing really to work with. It is covered just in the middle of the jungle, but if you use those rocks that I showed you as a guideline, it should work. So I'm now in the Tek Cave. This is where you spawn with the 3 bosses. I'm going to just quickly show you where the notes are again. I'm not going to do a proper Tek Cave walkthrough because that's not really what this video is about. This is just where the explore notes are. So this is where you spawn in with the 3 bosses there. So behind you, just head through, so you see a light coming down from the ceiling. That's like Pangaea or whatever, Pangaea. And then that, on the other side, there is this thing that shows all the creatures in the game. And Meiyin note number 31 is right here. Not that coordinates really matter here, but 13.3 by 73.8. And then like from here, you just want to continue into the cave. The notes are usually just found next to like a planet or whatever, so you don't have anything in this corridor. There you have Earth. And the next note is found here next to humans. This is like showing humans that are brought into the game, I guess. And Rockwell number 29 is found here at 14.1 by 75.6. And you can see that the cave is like up in the corner there for some reason. Okay, so from here you want to just continue walking all the way to the arena. Of course, you can take your time watching, looking at all the stuff here. That's all up to you. But yeah, you want to head up into the arena. So there's no note here. There are 2 more notes, and they're all found at the very end. So get in here. You can see the entrance to the boss arena there. You want to take the notes before because you can't really go back afterwards. So the final regular dossier note is located next to the arena here. So make sure you take that one before entering the arena. Helena note number 30 at 19.2 by 77.1. Before we enter, I just want to show you that we've now covered and found all the notes. Look at that. I just want to mention that the check mark in the corner that you can see that the notes have, like the little check thing, is actually the dinosaurs that you have tamed. I had, for some reason, or at least I think so, because I'm not sure what else it would be. But at the same time, I have tamed a Sarco and it doesn't show, so I'm not really sure why it is a check mark in some of these and not in the other. If anyone knows what that is, then please tell me. I thought it was that you had tamed them as well, but I have tamed a Quetzal and it doesn't show. Or in this world I haven't tamed any of them, but... Rockwell, Meiyin notes, Nerva notes, they are all caught. So what are we missing, you might ask? Well, if we just remove these, and you go to what's called question mark, question mark, question mark, and you don't deselect the island on the side here, you can see that there is a bunch of like extra things here. And basically you can see we have unlocked 4, 7, 10, and 13. So basically when they released Extinction, if you didn't know, they also released some Explorer notes, special ones that they, on the different maps previously there. So like on Scorched, Earth, Aberration, and Island, they released 50 notes in total. So 5 of them were on the Island, 5 on Scorched, and 5 on Aberration. And we have covered 4 of the ones on the Island. So basically the first of all of the 3, like the groups of 3, because they came out once every month. So like 1 on each map for 5 months basically. So like the first one for each month, meaning 1, 4, 7, 10, and 13 was on the Island. And then 2 was on Scorched, and 3 was on Aberration, I believe. And we're just missing the first one. So when we have covered that one, which is found on the Island, then we have found all the notes. So you can see we found 4 of them. So that's the one that's missing. So it's not just a normal Explorer note, it is a special one. I'm obviously not going to beat the boss. I'm not sure what happens if I go in here, because I didn't actually go through the whole cave, I just teleported. But what you want to do is head on the side here. I'm going to go on the side, I believe, if I remember correctly. That is loud. Let me remove the sound. Head on the left side. The boss will spawn in now, but that doesn't really matter because if you go on the left, keep to the left, go to the very end, you can see this thing, which is a note as well. It says question mark, question mark, question mark, hashtag 1. Stepping on that, we open it, and with that, we've covered every single note on the island. As you can see, again, every single Dossier and Helena note, every single Rockwell, every single Meiyin note, every single Nerva note. And if we, once again, deselect, choose question mark, we have also unlocked the 5 question marks for the island. Meaning that you should get the little achievement that says like, congratulations, you have covered all 100% of the Explorer notes on the island. Although, or on the Ark, as it says. However, I just want to say that it is glitched, I believe. Some people don't get it. I don't think I have it, actually. But I got it on the PlayStation, though. But anyways, that was all the notes. I'm not quite sure the exact number, but I believe it's around 200 or something. Again, the last one you unlock is in the boss arena. So, it's pretty cool. So that was my first series on this channel. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do next. So if you have any suggestions on what I'm gonna do on the channel now, any videos you want to see, something you're wondering about, how to tame stuff or how to do stuff like going through the caves properly with actual like legit no cheats like I'm doing now, then of course you can do that, or anything really. You can leave your suggestions down below. Thanks a lot for the support I've got from everyone on this channel so far. It was much more successful than I thought. I was expecting not really that much, but again, I record these videos on the 31st of December, so I don't actually know how many subscribers I have while I upload this, because this will probably be uploaded sometime like around early January, like 3rd or 4th of January. So I don't know how many subs I have, but right now, recording this, I've 11, and that's already like a lot for me, because I was not expecting that much. So thanks a lot for the support I've got this short little time I've been on YouTube, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon in some other adventure. Maybe do a proper island let's play, or something like that. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys later.